Hi guys, Molly here and welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see from the title of this video, I am going to be talking about all the books I read in 2018. So in 2018, I read a total of 41 books. 31 was physical, like that was on my physical TBR, or I reread them. So my reading goal for 2018 was to read 50 books. And sadly, I didn't make that, and I still haven't made it. And even though my reading goal for 2019 is 100, and I can't even read 50. And this year is going to be busy, so don't know how I'm gonna be reading 100 books. But I'm gonna try, so you know. Last year I set my reading goal for 100 originally, and then like mid-January I changed it to 50 books because I'm like, I read like 2 books and I was like already overwhelmed, and I was like, no thanks. I don't know how I was gonna read 100, and right now I'm currently 2 books behind schedule, so just me living my best life, you know. But yeah, so that's hair. Ew. But yeah, so as you can see, my bookshelves are currently destroyed because I have all my books right here that I read in 2018 that was like I physically like have with me. So yeah, so the books shook. That just happened. So all right. Okay, I just fixed them all. So yeah, I'm out of breath now. But yeah, so honestly, let's just get started. So basically, I will be just talking about like I'm just gonna be saying the titles' names and holding up the book that I physically have. If I don't have the book, then I'm just gonna say the author's name and the title of the book. So there's not gonna be a photo because I have iMovie that I edit on my phone, so I don't have that technology, advanced stuff editing for this. So there's not gonna be a photo up, so it's just me saying the name and the title. So yeah. So in 2018, I read a total of 14,303 pages across 41 books. So yeah, so I'm gonna be saying the title's name and the rating. So I'm not gonna go into great detail about these books because there's 41 of them and your girl don't got time for that. So I ain't trying to have this video an hour long. So we're just gonna say the title's name, the author's name, and the rating I gave it. So let's just get started. So the first book I read in 2018 was Happy Birthday Molly by Valerie Tripp, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Always and Forever Laura Jean by Jenny Han, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Out of the Dust by Karen Hesse, and I gave this 2 out of 5 stars. Everything by Nicola Yoon, I reread this, and I originally read this in 2017, and then I read this in 2018, and my original rating was 4.5 stars, and then I rated this 4 stars in 2018, so yeah. Unravel Me by Tahereh Mafi, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I originally started this in 2017 in September, and then finally finished it in 2018. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And this is another reread for me, and I read this originally in 2016, and then I read this in 2018. City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars, and this was my first time reading this. So this Cassandra Clare's books were for the Emma books Shadowhunter read along, so but I failed that, so just my life, you know. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. So this was the first time reading this, and I finally read it, and I'm so happy that I finally completed the Harry Potter series, the original Harry Potter series. So yeah. And then Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Blue Moon by Alyson Noel, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And the next one is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson, and I gave this 3.5 stars. City of Glass by Cassandra Clare, I gave this 3.5 stars as well. And then I have Paper Girls Volume 1 by Brian K. Vaughan. I gave this 2 out of 5 stars. And then I have Eclipse by Stephenie Meyer, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then I have Molly Saves the Day by Valerie Tripp, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. And then I have Unite Me by Tahara Mafi. I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars because this was a novella, so there's like 3 stories in this. Well, Destroy Me and Fracture Me, and then Juliet's Journal, so it was like an average rating of 4.5 stars, I think. Yeah, so I gave Destroy Me 4 stars. And then Fracture Me, I gave 4 stars. And then Juliet's Journal, I gave 5 stars. So I think that came out of 4.5 stars. I don't know. I can't do math. So I just put it as 4.5 stars because there was 2 4 stars and the 1 5 stars. So I think it's 4.5 stars. So yeah. And then I have The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. An Abundance of Catherines by John Green, and I gave this 3 stars. The Elite by Kiera Cass, I gave this 4 stars. The Martian by Andy Weir, I gave this 2.5 stars. The 1000th Floor by Katharine McGee, I gave this 3.5 stars. The Treatment by Suzanne Young, I gave this 3.5 stars. Changes for Molly by Valerie Tripp, I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Spoiled by Heather Cox and Jessica Morgan, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Radiance by Alyson Noel, I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Dare to Dream, Life as One Direction, all by the One Direction members. So you have Harry Styles, Liam Payne, Niall Horan, Zayn Malik, and Louis Tomlinson. So they all wrote this book, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Crest by Marissa Meyer, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then I have Paper Girls Volume 2. I gave this by Brian K. Vaughan, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then I have Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. The Kill Order by James Dashner, I gave this... Actually, no, this is not the correct book. I mean, I have 2 other books that I need to talk about before that one. The first one is Three Little Words by Ashley Rhodes Couture, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then I have The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. And now The Kill Order by James Dashner, and I gave this 3 stars. And then I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, and I gave this 5 stars. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. And this was a reread for me for the Fifth Wave read-along. So I originally read this in 2015, and I think I gave it 5 stars. And then I read this in 2018, and I gave it 5 stars. So yeah. And Harry Potter was a reread as well, but I read it like when I was younger, and I don't remember, I didn't give her a rating, so I don't exactly remember what year I read this, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, so, and yeah. And then Romeo and Juliet was a reread as well, and I read it in 9th grade for required reading, So you all read it as a class in 9th grade, so in English, so yeah. And then we have We Are Still Tornadoes by Michael Kunn and Susan Mullen. And I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And then I have Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna McGuire, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. And the last and final book I read in 2018 was Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohon and David Levithan, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. So again, this was a total of 14,303 pages across 41 books that I read. So yeah, so these are all the books that I read in 2018. So yeah, okay, so that's it for today's video. So if you enjoyed, make sure you give this a big old thumbs up, and also subscribe down below to see more of me. And if you enjoy my content, and also hit that little bell button right next to the subscribe button to be notified whenever I do post a new video. And also you can follow all my social medias if you would like. I have Twitter, Instagram, so I said social media. I don't know why I'm saying social media. When I talk really fast, all my words just, I can't get my words out correctly when I talk really fast, and it's really annoying. I talk fast because I'm excited about what I'm talking about, so yeah. So I have Twitter, Instagram, Bookstagram, and Goodreads. If you want to follow me on any of those, you totally can. And also comment down below all the books you read in 2018. I would love to know as well. So yeah, that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!